Coke cards and big butt Irish bitches, baby.
Yes, you did.
Speaking of, welcome to the Working Perspectives Podcast presents The Retorted Show. I'm Matt Lavelle, he's Bern Podcasy, and that guy under the weather is Liam Reese. Tonight, we're going to go over some fun stuff. We're going to hit you with our results and our picks. We did great. Again, we're gambling geniuses. So we'll give you our picks from last week's NFL's Week 11, and then we'll give you the winners for next week. You're welcome. You're welcome. Make a couple bucks. Give it the winners. So we're going to get right into it. Benoit Payud, as always, we're going to let you vent, let you start, let you go, let you do, and have some fun, Daddy. Let's keep it moving. What game you starting with? Big old balls burning.
You know, we'll keep it consistent. We'll vent about the New York Giants. I got to say, I'm not super mad. They made the right play. Interim coach, ex-Eagle, Mike Kafka, goes, you know what we're doing? We're going famous Jameis. We're going famous Jameis this week. We're going to give the people what they want. We're going to let the people see the crab legs out there. He's going to scamper around. He had like 200 yards and a pick on the very last drive that he'd been trying to throw all game. I mean, he'd been trying to throw this pick all game. The Packers couldn't catch anything Jameis threw them. They couldn't really catch anything Jordan Love through them either. I think they had like 6 drops in this game.
That's 2 weeks in a row.
Yep. They did everything they could to keep the Giants in the game. But we got some Jameis action. And at this point, I'm fine with the Giants just losing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fine with that. Like, go draft the best offensive tackle in the draft coming out. You know, get a top 4 or 5 pick, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Let's throw
They need some defenders too. They need some.
Well, they need a new coordinator. Is what they need, and they'll get one. They'll get one.
I mean,
but
dude. Yeah, go ahead.
They gave us Jameis. It was at least fun to watch. We had something to root for. And then my boy, the boot, Cam Scadaboot, was online flexing his ankle, showing his ass off. And then he showed up. He showed up on a little program on Monday night. Monday Night Raw with Abdul Carter. So he's going to be healthy. Neighbor's going to be healthy. Keep giving me Jameis.
Did you see what he did? Did you see what Scadaboot did on Raw?
Yeah.
They tried to get in old Schultz's face. He said, nah. Hey, no, Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor and what's the Irish guy? JD McDonough. Say, hey, back up. I'm scadabooting you.
He said on one leg. I'll take you on one leg.
He did send McDonough flying. I'll say that. And that looked like a shoot, too. Like, they were like, hey, fuckhead. You know, don't be throwing us around here. Come on. But yeah, he did. Scadabooting did it. Bern, do we want some numbies?
Yeah, I mean, give me some.
I'll give you some QB numbies.
Give me some QB numbies.
Jameis, 19 for 29, 201 yards, 1 pick, 2 sacks, 71.2 rating. Honestly, not bad. Not bad. Dude, is there anyone you want to win more than Jameis? Like, I fucking love this guy.
And I'll tell you what he gave us too. He had a 1-yard rushing touchdown, followed by what had to be a 50-second dance. Like, he danced for almost a full minute. The entire rest of the team had gone back to the sidelines. Jameis was like on the third part of his dance. Usually once you brush those shoes off, the dance is over. Jameis had a whole third act. So he gave the people what they wanted.
Can I give you something else?
Sure.
Jordan Love, 13 for 24, 174 yards, 2 tug jobs, 2 sacks. Can I tell you this? They had 7 different rushers, including Jordan Love, right? And I don't know what they were doing. Like, they were just handing the ball off to anybody back there. Josh Jacobs only had 7. Emmanuel Wilson had 11. Bo Melton, Malik Willis, Chris Brooks, they all got to touch the rock. Like, they were trying some stuff. You know what I mean? They're like, look, I don't know. No one wants to catch it, so maybe we'll give everyone a turn running it. I don't know. So there you go. But
Giants were able to knock Jacobs out of that game. Looks like he might miss a couple of weeks, which would really set the Packers back.
Buddy, they're fighting for that division.
I'm not quite done venting, but it's worth saying that I was the only one who took the Giants last week, and they squeaked by for the cover, losing by 7, catching 7.5 at home. So that's a W
on that, huh?
W for me, L's for you guys. Don't worry, that trend doesn't keep up that much this week. But the game I really want to vent about.
Talk to me,
guys. Your squad is so fucking boring. They actually make fun teams boring. Like, I thought Eagles Lions, this is gonna be a fun game, man. This is going to be a fun game out there. Let's go. See
Had
what
fun
both
written
teams
all
have.
over it. Hey, I
Had
thought it was
fun
pretty
written all over it.
fun.
Every Eagles game is the goddamn same fucking paint drying experience for me. I'm telling you, people who are not Eagles fans do not like watching your team play. It's not fun. It's not exciting. It's the same thing over and over and over again.
Well,
You
it's
got all these
especially because they have
weapons.
to watch us win every week. That's why.
Right. Yeah.
13-6,
They're really
another
upset.
13-6er. It's just from a neutral
16
perspective.
to 9. But...
Not that fun. Not that fun. And you guys got bailed out on an absolute bullshit pass interference call on that last drive.
There's
Again.
bullshit calls both sides.
Yeah, this one just
why
happened
it's
to
always
steal
you
the
only
game.
see the one.
Just happened to steal the game. End the game for Detroit.
Well, they didn't have, they had a
Over and
bunch of
over again.
chances before then. So
Mhm.
They did. What were they? Detroit 0-5 on fourth down. Like at some point,
like,
winner team's going to take the points.
You don't love a good fourth down stop? You don't love a good fucking jazzed up for the defense? You don't love watching good defensive ball burn? What, you don't like ball? You don't like ball? Is that what it is?
The Detroit fans have got to be losing their minds though. Like, there's times like, take the fucking points, dude. Like, I realize it's your identity to like be tough and go for it on fourth, but at some point you have to be smart and take the points. And he just
Dude, that was remember what was it 2 years ago in that NFC Championship to San Fran, right? Or was it it was the NFC Championship to San Fran where they could have gone for the field goal and he chose not to and they didn't get it. And that was the game. Yeah. Yep. I mean, you'd think, well, one of these days, I mean, I don't know. I love MCDC. He's the best. But you got to play smart ball.
In a quick flip side of last week, I of course took the Detroit Lions catching 1.5. Matt and Liam took Philly, so we had a wash there on our own. Particularly,
not a lot of numbies. Anybody want numbies? Or are we good to move on?
Yeah.
I mean, the Eagles are 8-2. They're number one in the NFC East, number one in the NFC. So just wanted to get that out there before we move on. What's the next game there, Benoit Payud?
All right, guys. So we already went over the Eagles and the Giants. Resident genius Liam Reese put a little distance on us this week, Matty. So going into this week, Matt and Liam were tied at 20 correct picks. I was bringing up the rear with 17. This week, Matty hit 6, I hit 8, and Liam hit 9.
Woo!
So after this week, the numbers are Liam 29, Matt 26, me 25.
All right, still close.
Yeah, we're all in striking distance. Sure. Guys, let's go to our first dick shake and triple shake loss of the week. The New York Jets catching 11.5 from the New England Patriots on Thursday night.
Why would we ever? I mean, come on,
rocking some nice unis,
dude.
I like those New England unis.
Love the unis. But okay, so can we talk about Liam's formula real quick? Because this was the formula, right? It was an in-division game, and they were getting more than what? or I thought it was 9 points was Liam's thing, right?
They're on the road. Yeah, if they're on the road, if it's 2 scores or more, I'll take the. If they're home dogs and it's a touchdown, I'm taking the underdog.
But they were on the road. They were in New England. So we should. I mean, it was 11 points though. God, that's tough.
Yeah,
it's tough. I mean,
that's a bad beat, but whatever. You know, the Jets suck, so it's not like you know.
And I'll tell you what, that game starts. Both teams have 13 play drives that lead to touchdowns, and you're like, all right, the first quarter is almost over. The 7-7 game, maybe we were right. Maybe the Jets are gonna try to build off that win, and then after that, it was pretty much all Pats.
Yeah, can I just say 34 pass attempts and 27 rush attempts? So, once again, balanced attack from Vrabes. You know what I mean? The Patriots, 34 pass attempts and 27 rush attempts. I mean, balanced attack. Balanced attack. What can we say?
And that's even with Ramondre Stevenson not playing that game, like their number one back. Like, so he still finds a way to pound the rock.
He's just, dude, he's playing smart ball. That's good smart ball. All right. But yeah, honestly, love the unis though. I'm not going to lie.
No, they were
pretty nice. Pretty good. Love what they're doing. Okay. Anything else on this game? We want to move on.
No, let's move on to Sunday morning in Madrid, the final international game of the season. Guys, here's a dick shake and triple shake that we nailed by the skin of our dicks, by Matt's extra dick skin. Miami minus 2.5 against the Washington Commodes. Miami pulls it off, dude. 16-13 in overtime.
Is that 3 straight wins for the Finskis?
I believe so.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or no. 3 out of the last 4. They lost to the Ravens. But still, 3 out of the last 4, right? Like, but I mean, dude, what has McDaniel figured it out? You know, I mean, they are playing the Commodes, which they're just dog dick. But I will say, I mean, once again, A-Chain. He's riding the A-Chain. A-Chain got 21 carries. They had 31 carries overall in comparison to 20 pass attempts. Right?
Yeah, he's really good.
20 seems to be the magic number for Tua. I think you want to keep him like 20, 22. Like, that's about as much as you want him throwing the ball in a game.
Yeah. He's like, look, don't give it, you know, if they go over 20, he's going to start throwing picks. But yeah, dude, 31 rushes in comparison to 20 pass attempts. He's like, look, we're just going to run it and try and control the clock and try to, you know, slow down the mess. But dude,
there's like a pitch count for his franchise quarterback.
That's rough. Yeah.
That's basically it. That's how they're winning though. They're running the ball.
It's only his 4th or 5th year in the league. You know, he'll figure it eventually. It's like I still remember like Tony Romo was like 10 years in, and they were like, well, you know, when this guy figures it out, I'm like, he's 10 years in, guys. This is who he is. Like, there's nothing to figure out here. Guys, if you woke up, anybody who woke up for that game, I'm sorry. You could have slept in for that one. It was a
game.
Yeah, absolute slop fest, guys.
Moving right into overtime.
Yeah, moving right.
I mean, it got pretty exciting at the end.
Did.
I had them like early morning, and because I really liked that game, like not just as far as our picks, like I put like real money on that game because I really liked it, and towards the end, you're right, that game sucked pretty much the whole time. I was at cheer training with my daughter, and I got it on the tablet watching it in their place, and it was like, you're right, super boring. But then by the time we got back to the house, it was like the end of the 4th quarter. It was pretty fucking exciting if you, you know what I mean, if you had anything riding on it.
Well, especially if you're on the right side.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cheer training at Jump and Joy?
No, that was Cheer Boss she goes to.
Oh, okay. So you're all over the place for your next level of just cheer stuff, man. All right, let's keep it moving. That does it for the Finns versus the Commodes. What do we got next? Benoit Payud, you big balls having son of a bitch.
Guys, this was our last dick shake and triple shake of the week.
Only a couple dick shake and triple shakes.
Only 3 this week, and we took the L on the enigmatic Los Angeles Chargers catching 2.5 in Jacksonville, getting absolutely boat raced. Guys, we said it last week. I forget which one of us said Justin Herbert isn't going to survive the season, and he didn't. He didn't make it through this game. I don't know how injured he is, but we saw a lot of Trey Lance in this game, and that is not the recipe for success.
No.
Kiami Vidal got hurt in this game as well, so really they lost the quarterback, they lost the guy who's running the ball, and they looked completely fucking impotent out there. Jacksonville pounded the rock down their throats. ATN and Tootin went nuts. They kept the ball out of Trevor's hands enough. And the Chargers look like they're circling the drain right now.
Yeah.
Dude, can I say this? I mean, including Trevor Lawrence, 48 rushes for the Jacksonville Jaguars, 48 rushing attempts and 22 pass attempts. And like, you know, Trevor Lawrence, 14 for 22, 153 yards, 1 tug job, 1 pick. But, I mean, 48 rushes, dude. Just, I mean, what are we doing? You know?
And on the other end, fucking Chargers leading rusher had 21 yards, dude.
Yeah.
They got smoked.
Yeah. And their leading rusher was Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got
that is not good, dude. That is they need to figure that line out. They are going nowhere until that happens.
Also, for a 7-4 team, they're complete frauds. And Jacksonville clawing back now at 6-4. You know, like that AFC South is pretty much wide open. You know what I mean? Well, I guess Indy's got it locked up, but yeah. but like still, like Jacksonville might be able to make a late run here. Just like they got a better
squeak into
record
the wild card. Yeah. Jacksonville has a real chance. Yes, I agree.
I think I think the Ravens might have a chance to win the North and then see if anyone survives out of the North. But I really think Jacksonville might be able to squeak into that if they keep playing. And these other teams, like, dude, Chargers are probably done for the year now if however how Herbert is, and they might not even recover. So, I don't know.
Does it even matter if he does come back? Like, yeah, we see flashes of how good he really is when they can figure out how to protect him for a minute. But the rest of the time he spends running for his life. That is not sustainable, dude.
Agreed. Very good stuff. All right, what else we got, Benoit Payud?
Moving right along, this would be a W for Maddie and Liam and a loss for me. I foolishly took the Cincinnati Bengals on the road, catching 5.5 from Pittsburgh. We made the joke that Pittsburgh would have to score 40 to beat them. They damn near did.
Yeah.
They damn near did. The Steelers scored 34 to the Bengals 12. That game was close for 3 quarters, and then Pittsburgh just turned on the absolute Jets. Rodgers does fracture his wrist in this game, his non-throwing wrist, but Mason Rudolph, who's been their backup forever, comes in there and runs the offense like flawlessly.
Yeah. Is that a smart move to keep a long time tenured backup in there?
Yes, absolutely.
Like, seems
if he can run the offense and you can, if he's serviceable, absolutely.
Yeah.
Here's what I think happens to backup quarterbacks. And it doesn't make a lot of sense. And this happened like with a couple guys. I would just like think of Giants as an example. But you draft a guy like in the Eli era, right? You draft a guy in like the 5th round to be a backup. And then he sits on the bench for 4 years and never plays. So you get rid of him and then you draft another guy to be the backup because he's younger. But then that guy sits on the bench for 3 years. You know what I mean? Like you're just recycling the same thing out. Well, doesn't it make more sense to just hang on to the guy you had faith in initially, let him absolutely like master the offense you're running? And Mason Rudolph's a perfect example of that, man. He backed up Ben. He backed up Wilson. He's backing up Rodgers. Like he just knows.
Backed up Pickett.
Yeah, he just knows how Tomlin wants to do it. And every year he ends up getting a couple games in there,
Dude, I mean, not a bad day, too. 12 for 16, 127 yards, and 1 tug job. Dude, for a backup,
that's exactly what you want.
Like that, worth every penny right there. Yep. Worth every penny. Couldn't have asked for more. But other than that, this is really one-sided. The Steelers kind of had it. Jaylen Warren had a big day, 10 carries, 62 yards. But his one long one was 35 yards. But leading receiver, Kenneth Gainwell, 7 receptions, 81 yards, 2 tug jobs.
All out of the backfield, by the way.
Too. Yeah.
Well, he used to be an Eagle.
Right. Well, I mean, I know everything. So either way, Flacco, I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, we were in love with him before. I still love him, and he still is the best. But it's just this Bengals team, he just is getting beat to piss, man. He really is. And it's tough. Especially in they got a lot of in division on the way out, so a lot of tough cold games. So I don't know. This could be real tough for old, Baltimore Joe on the way. Yeah. Cincinnati Joe now.
And he's going to be without his 20 target guy next week because Jamar Chase spit on a Steeler and was suspended for next week's game.
Oh, my God.
And then said he didn't. Yeah, there was video evidence.
He spit directly in this guy's chest from 2
Dude,
feet away.
The crazy thing, he gets $500,000 a game, so he's suspended 1 game check as well. Mm-hmm. So that's a $500,000 spit. Crazy. Crazy. Only other person I've seen spit for $500,000 was Lisa Ann. Bern, let's keep it moving. What do we got next, Daddy?
Next, we're going to get one back for the good guy here. I beat both you guys on this one. I took the Buffalo Kills -5.5 at home against Tampa Bay.
This was a good game.
We said it last week. When the Bills look bad, it's because Josh Allen has to do everything for them.
Yeah.
Also, when the Bills look good, it's because Josh Allen can do everything for them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's hear his numbers this week.
Ready?
Matt. Yeah.
Little Jay Allen, little Mr. Seinfeld. We got 19. 30 pass attempts, 19 completions. So Josh Allen numbers: 30 pass attempts, 19 completions, 317 yards in the air, 3 tug jobs, 2 picks, and then he also carried the ball 6 times for 40 yards and 3 tug jobs on the ground. So 6 tuggers altogether for old Joshy Allen. You know
Ridiculous.
what I mean? Yeah. Big day. Big day for Josh. He definitely got a spit palmer under the fleece blanket from old Haley after this. Big day for Josh.
And that's with Keon Coleman, their second-year receiver, who's been kind of a disappointment, suspended for the game for missing a meeting on Friday. Like, it's just when you're a second-year guy who they drafted high on a team that needs receivers, you just can't, man. You can't. You got to be locked in. You can't get suspended. You're already underperforming, and now you're getting suspended for missing a meeting. And Josh Allen covers it up. He covers it up, but you can't do that shit, man. You can't do
I feel like Dawson Knox hasn't had like the year everyone thought either. Because didn't he have a much better year last year, and this one's just been so-so? Like they have
Kincaid too. They have Kincaid, and they have another white tight end who is also the exact same size and build.
They have like 2 of the same dude. Yeah,
they all look exactly like. You really have to squint for the number because they're all just the same hawk.
It's literally 2 of the same dude. You're right.
Yeah,
perfect. But yeah, Buffalo 7-3. I mean, Tampa Bay's not a bad team either. Love watching them play, but in Buffalo, they needed a bounce back game. So, it is what it is. Josh just showed up. He really wanted to silence all the haters. But all right, let's keep it moving. What do we got next, Daddy?
All right, we're just gonna keep bouncing back and forth here. Next, big W for you guys and an L for me. I decided to take Minnesota at home, laying 3 for some separation against the Chicago Bears. And the Bears this game came down to the wire at the end, even though McCarthy looked like dog shit until the fourth quarter. But the Bears just keep finding a way to get it done, man.
Yeah. Not pretty either, I mean,
doesn't have to be.
Doesn't have to be. Hey, you're talking to Eagles fans. We don't give a shit about pretty. But
dude, I know.
I'll tell you, they went a little heavy on the run this week, which is, hey, if it's what you need to do, it's what you need to do. Not super heavy, though. Still pretty balanced. So they had Caleb Williams had 32 pass attempts, completed 16 of those 32 with 193 yards, no touchdowns in the air. But then DeAndre Swift, 21 carries for 90 yards, right? So they kept the ball on the ground a lot. And then Manange, I forget how to say it.
I think you got it.
Yeah, okay, good. Well, he had 12 carries, and then Caleb Williams had 4 carries as well. And so Travis Horner had 1 and DJ Moore. So they kept the ball on the ground for most, they had a balanced attack. Maybe that's how they're winning. They have a balanced attack. I don't know. Bern, I'm not a fucking genius, okay?
You know who is, though?
LeSchmigley.
That's right.
Yeah. That's right. Who doesn't have a balanced attack? The fucking Vikings. Why would you let J.J. McCarthy throw the ball 32 times?
Yeah,
Why?
I know.
Why? Aaron Jones ran the ball 16 times. Literally, he had the same amount of rushes as J.J. McCarthy did to have completions, and then Jordan Mason at 6. Like, dude, 32 fucking pass attempts, and I don't know, man. I feel
like coaches fall into that trap all the time, and I don't understand. I mean, they obviously know more than I do. They're pros, but it doesn't seem like it seems obvious that you shouldn't do that, but they all always fall into that trap when they're wrong.
I know it's tough when you have Justin Jefferson. You're like, let's throw one more pass in there.
Yeah.
I get it. But if you had fucking, I don't know. If you had Jalen Hurts throwing to Justin Jefferson, sure. But you got J.J. McCarthy. So what are you going to do?
Yeah, Jefferson, Addison, Hawkinson. I mean, they have dudes out there. And you started to see it on the sidelines. You started to see the frustration from those receivers on the sideline talking to the coaches and stuff. Like, Jefferson's
maybe that's why they're throwing it 32 times.
Just put somebody in the game who can get me the fucking ball. Why else? Yeah. You know why I said, another reason why Liam's a genius?
I mean, his hair.
Well, not only his hair, but he's the only one who saw the Carolina Panthers catching 3.5 in Atlanta and said, Atlanta stinks and I don't like them. And he was the only one who took the Panthers. Big dub there.
And they won outright.
He sure did. Yeah. Now, that was after Penix got hurt, who now we're hearing Penix is going to be out for the rest of the season with an ACL tear, which means it is
Kirk Cousins
time.
Cousins show.
and he got in the game. And let me tell you, as a Drake London fantasy owner, I am nervous for the rest of my season because Kirk can't do a damn thing.
No,
it's crazy. It's crazy like that, how he like fell off a cliff. You know what I mean? Kirk Cousins was good for a while, like a good quarterback, and now he's just.
You would think he would move from a good quarterback into like the serviceable backup stage of his career.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Like you'd think he'd be at least be able to do something, not nothing. Yeah,
dude, how do the Panthers have 6 wins? They're 6-5 right now.
They're right on the bubble.
5.
I think if Bryce Young was 6'3", like we wouldn't have had all these doubts about him, because when he looks good, he makes some throws that a lot of guys don't make. He had a monster. He broke Cam Newton's records. He had over 450 yards this week. I
just don't know how. I mean, they're they're in second place in the NFC South. I mean, well, technically third place because the Patriots are first place in the NFC South.
That's true.
But
that's right.
Right. But dude, they're second place, but the Bucks have 6 wins too, so they're right there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And then on the way out, they play the Niners, they play the Rams, then they play the Saints, and then they play the Bucks twice and the Seahawks. So, I mean, they got a tough road out. They're going to lose the next 2 weeks, then they might beat the Saints, and then they got the Bucks twice. So, I don't know if they can win the division. Depends how the Bucks do on the way out. But the fact that I'm amazed that they have 6 wins. I'm flabbergasted that they.
You know what? I'm kind of looking for, and we'll get to it next segment, but I kind of sneaky think that Panthers-Niners Monday night game is going to be a good game.
Yeah, so do I.
I think it's going to be a good game.
All right, well, zag on it then. You think it's so fucking good? Zag on it.
We'll see. Speaking of zags, Matt Lavelle with maybe the zag of the week. The only one who had the fucking faith in Tennessee catching 7.5 at home from Houston.
You
did it.
Yeah, I don't care. I refuse to take Tennessee for anything, dude. They are trash organization.
They are. And I mean, this was a trash game. This was the toilet bowl of the week. You know what I mean? This was brutal. This was the game, if it's on your TV, turn it off. But, the Texans, Davis Mills, 26 for 41, 274 yards, 1 tugger. And then Jaquavius Marks, 18 carries for 44 yards. So they really didn't have to do much. You know what I mean? Because the Titans, they just did enough to cover. They just did enough to cover.
Too, that 7.5 spread kind of projected the return of C.J. Stroud. Once Davis Mills was announced, that spread dropped down to 5. Now, they would have covered anyway. It was only a 3-point game. But I think when we were doing this last week, we thought it was going to be Stroud. Didn't matter. Davis Mills went in there and did what everyone does to the Titans. Beats them.
Beats the piss out of them. Yep. So... good. Well, score 1 for me, and extra skin on my dick. So, all right, let's keep it moving. What do you got next, Benoit?
And this would be the last solo victory for anybody this week. That's going to your boy right here, who took the Seattle Seahawks, getting 2.5 from the Los Angeles Rams.
That was a fucking game this week.
That was funny. Yeah. That was the game of the week. We thought that was going to be the game of the week. It might still have been, but not for the reasons we thought. There was tons of interceptions in that game. Yeah. The quarterbacks were throwing the ball all over the yard. And it was one of the greatest uses of the icing the field goal kicker I've ever seen, because Seattle lines up for the 51-yarder at the end to win this game. Dude buries it, but the whistle had been blown. Play is dead. McVay iced him. Comes back out. Shanks the next one. Rams sneak away with a 2-point victory.
Yeah. Can I say this, Bern? So you talk about turnovers. This is something, Liam has preached this since day one about the Seahawks, is they need to keep, they can't lose the ball. They turn the ball over too much to be a super legit team. They're a tough team. They're a tough out. They can hang with anybody in the league, but Sam Darnold threw 4 picks. He went 29 for 44, 297, and 4 piccadillies, Daddy. You know what I mean? So if you want to hang with the best teams in the league, aka the Eagles, you can't be throwing 4 picks. Stafford, not a great day, but did just enough. 15 for 28, 130 yards, 2 tuggers, and they really, it didn't seem like the Rams had the ball a lot. You know, like it seems like the Seahawks had it more, and they would move in between the 30s, and then Darnold would cough it up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So they were moving the ball decently, but he would just cough it up. But the Rams are legit too. They're an 8-2 team. They're tough. They're playing good ball. I don't want to. I mean, they're gonna when we play them again. I mean, we got lucky beating them the first time, but when we play the game, it's gonna be tough. They're playing good ball, and Stafford's been on his fucking head. Anything else from this game, Benoit?
No, I think that's the story of the game is Darnold just not being able to take care of the ball in a very winnable game for them.
Yeah. All right. Let's keep it moving. Keep it on moving down the road. What do we got
guys,
next? You big old ball banger.
I did lie. We did have one more dick shake and triple shake, and we all nailed this one. We deduced it correctly. Denver at home catching 3.5 from Kansas City with the outright victory, and now the Chiefs are in real trouble.
Yep,
real trouble.
Real trouble.
Yeah.
And dude, they play all those bullshit games. They play on Thanksgiving. They play on Christmas Eve. Their schedule gets really weird coming up here. They just didn't have an answer.
Next too.
Yeah.
Ooh, they're in deep shit right now.
Yeah. And are the Broncos legit? Like, is the torch passed? Also, aren't the Chiefs, they're third in the West, right? Yeah, it's Broncos, Chargers, Chiefs, and then the Radars. But, dude.
Here's a little stat coming into this game, right?
Hit me.
Coming into this game, the Broncos led the NFL in sacks, right? They were 14 sacks better than the Green Bay Packers, who were number 2.
Okay.
So the difference between number 1 and number 2 is 14 sacks.
Got it.
The Green Bay Packers were 14 sacks better than the 29th ranked team in the NFL. So the difference between 1 and 2 is 14. The difference between 2 and 29 is also 14. That's how much ahead of the curve Denver's defense is playing. And when you can get to the quarterback, now they just lost Dobbins for the year, so their ball control is going to hurt a little bit. So we'll see if the rookie RJ Harvey can carry the load. But if you can always keep that threat of pressure, and they're doing it with 4 guys, man. They're just dominating. So I think you hang in any game. I think you could hang in any game.
Dude, D-line, you will be, if you have a great D-line, you can do a lot in this league. Because most of their wins have come in the fourth quarter, so they're getting tough wins. The Broncos, So most of the Broncos wins have come in the fourth quarter. They're getting the tough wins. They're hanging in late. They know they always have a chance with their defense. All they got to do is pull ahead, right? The defense, the best defensive line in the league, watch the fuck out. Always a contender, always a killer. And your boy Bo Nix, shout out all white team. Love this guy. What do we got next, Benoit?
Well, we got 3 games left, Maddie. The good news is me and Liam both hit all 3. The bad news is you missed all 3. We're going to start off with the San Francisco 49ers catching 3 in Arizona. Maddie, I want you, this is the return of Brock Purdy. I want you to read me your boy Jacoby's stats this week in a loss.
Can we talk about this? Your boy, Jacoby Brissett. All right, Jacoby Brissett. Shout out. Get the fleece blanket out. Okay, get it out and spit in your palms. All right, because this guy, 57 pass attempts. He went 47 for 57. 47 completions. 47 completions. I would love to see how many other teams combined had 47 completions this week, right? 47 for 57, 452 yards in the air, 2 tuggers, spit in your hand under the fleece, and he had 2 piccadillys. Big day. But, just this guy. What can you say?
And they lost by 19.
And they lost by 19.
That's wild. That's wild.
Dude, can I give you some receiver stats? Whoever had Michael Wilson, 15 receptions for 185 yards. Trey McBride, the tight end, 10 receptions for 115 yards. Greg Dortch, the Dortchmeister, 6 receptions for 66 yards and a tugger. This guy he does it. Jacoby Brissett, if you're fucking Kyler Murray, right? What do
Oh,
we?
he's finished. Skyler doesn't even care.
You got to be done.
Yeah.
They're letting Jacoby Brissett throw the ball 57 times.
Skyler's going to be a backup somewhere and play his PSP, and you know what I mean? He don't give a shit.
Dude.
Kyler's looking for a townhouse in Las Vegas right now.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
It just makes the most sense.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But this brought the Niners. They're a 7-win team now. They're 7-4. Your boy Purdy, not a bad day, not a great day, but I mean pretty decent. 19 for 26, 200 yards, 3 tuggers, and then Christian McCaffrey, 13 carries, 81 yards, 2 tuggers. I mean, when you have the run support, there's a lot you can do. Your boy George Kittle showed up. He had a couple tuggers. I'd take a tugger from his wife, Daddy. Woo!
I'll tell you what, too. You look at Kittle. I think Kittle averaged 11 yards of reception. Purdy being back, and I watched that game. They had the screen game going. They had the intermediate game going. They owned the middle of the field. Like when they're healthy with McCaffrey and Purdy and Kittle, they look like a team that has a real offensive philosophy. But
Jennings did well too.
Yeah.
And Juice had a couple receptions. So
I mean, they're in the mix. They're probably going to sneak into the playoffs.
Yeah. I would definitely say so. I mean, dude, the West is still pretty tough because, if you look at it, the Rams are
the Rams and the Smeezies. Yeah, dude,
but I'm saying the Rams are 8-2, the Seahawks are 7-3, and the Niners are 7-4. That's the West.
Yeah,
pretty tough, dude.
Yeah,
pretty tough. And they're all going to beat up on each other. Coming down the stretch.
The tough thing is that the Seahawks and the Niners would be first place in the South and in the North. But they're in the West. So it stinks. They'd still be second place in the East, though, because the Eagles are in first place.
Jesus,
and they're in first place in the NFC.
Naturally.
We know.
Bern, did you know that?
I was aware. Yeah.
Oh, you did? I
thought
you didn't. I thought you didn't know, so I wanted to tell you that the Eagles are in first place in the NFC East and in the NFC.
And they've lost 2 games since 2024. Just saying.
What was it? Was it 2 years ago? You guys won 10 and then fell off a cliff. God, I hope that happens. God, I would love that. 10 in a row and then fucking fell apart.
Bern, we didn't fall off a cliff. We fucking dove off that cliff, Daddy.
Right? Yeah, that was a weird one.
That was a rough time in this city, buddy. Went from fucking 10. We were 10-1 or 10. I think we were 10-0, right?
I think you might have
Came off a Super Bowl loss, 10-0, and then. Yeah, it was getting brutal. So, all right, what's next, Benoit?
Well, here's the hope. And next, me and Liam got you again, Maddie. We took Cleveland at home, catching 8 in the hook from Baltimore.
Baltimore, damn, so close.
Baltimore still winning these games like we thought they would on the soft part of the schedule, but they're not looking great, man. I don't think Lamar he doesn't look like the same guy. He doesn't look 100% healthy to me, and it looks like our main man, the King, Derrick Henry, might be wearing down a little bit. Either that or Harbaugh is starting to just show it's maybe time to step away because he makes some decisions and that I just don't understand at all. Now they ran the old fake tush push with the out to Mark Andrews. That was a fun play. But in a game like this, don't you just go, hey, this is going to be one of those Derrick Henry 25 carries, 175-yard games. Let's just do it. Let's just beat up the Cleveland.
Can you do that anymore with Derrick Henry?
That's the question. That's the question.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe Harbaugh is in between a rock and a hard place. Lamar Jackson didn't have the best game. 25 attempts, 14 completions, 193 yards, and 2 Piccadillys. Nothing under the fleece for the Tuggies. And then Derrick Henry, 18 carries, 103 yards, and a tug. Not bad. His longest was he had a 59-yard carry though, so he had one long one and a bunch of fucking hard ones. Mark Andrews had a nice little 35-yard carry touchdown. One carry for 35 yards, not bad for that fake tushy. And then,
fake tushy.
But even spreading it around, Zay Flowers had 3 receptions for 78 yards, and then Andrews had 3 receptions for 32 yards. So they just. I don't know. The offense didn't look great against a Browns team that they play a lot and know them really well, And
their defense at home has been way better than it's been on the road.
Agreed. And they do have their defensive line is still available. It isn't the worst, right? But Dylan Gabriel, he went out, and then you saw your boy Shador step in, and that was all anyone could talk about.
Starting next week, yeah.
Yeah, and he did not look like he was ready to play football in the NFL in the least bit.
But if you ask his dad, he's a Pro Bowler.
What was he? What was Shador? What were his numbers?
You ready?
Yeah.
Shador Mackay Sanders went 4 for 16, 47 yards, and 1 Pickadooski. 2 sacks.
Yeah. 4 for 16, a pick and 2 sacks.
Not great.
Can I say this? Can we say this again? The Ravens on the way out. They play the Jets, they play the Bengals twice, and they play the Steelers twice, right? So they have 4 division games on the way out. They play the Jets, Bengals twice, Steelers twice, and then they play the Packers and the Patriots. So hypothetically, they could be playing the Steelers for the division the last game, January 4th. You know what I mean? So
yep.
They really could, especially if they beat the Bengals twice. Like, they have 3 division games in a row. So they play the Jets, then 3 division games in a row, right? So they could really make some headway in division if they do well in the next month.
That's wild that they're going to get through week 12 having only played the Browns twice. You know what I mean? And not seeing anybody else in their division the whole time.
Wild. Wild.
That's nuts.
Crazy.
Yeah. So, all right, we've talked about how we know the Ravens are going to win the AFC North enough. Let's keep it moving. What do we got next, Benoit?
Last game of the week. Me and Liam hit you again here, Maddie. This was the Monday nighter. I still won in this pick, and Liam knows why. You should be ashamed. This was the Dallas Cowboys on the road, giving 3.5 to the Las Vegas Raiders. That's a 33-16 final. My man George Pickens went apeshit for my fantasy team. Little Monday Night Magic. Needed it very much. Beat Uncle Joey, who's been on my goat all year. And what started off as an 0-3 team is now rounded into a 6-5 team who's sitting in the final.
Look at you!
So I was invested in that game. But yeah, you never want to never root for Dallas. Can't root for Dallas, but they pretty much threw the ball wherever they wanted to in the first half of that game. And the Raiders just aren't a good football team. And Max Crosby.
I just feel bad for Crosby, man.
He's trying his ass off, man. But
because he's going to be a lifelong Raider, and he wants nothing more than the team to win. But every year, it's just like he's just dealt a bag of dicks. Like Pete that's Carroll, all they give him.
Carroll continues to find more geriatric-looking sweatsuits to wear on the sidelines.
Yeah, dude, what?
He's going to just be in a gown. You know what I mean? By the end of the season, they're just going to have him in a hospital gown and and he's just going to be eating soup the whole time. He just looks $1 billion, and his wardrobe's not helping that.
Dude, brutal. So hey, well, quarter zips are back in, so we're all lucky there. Do we need numbies from this? Because I could give a shit.
Yeah, screw them all.
All right, nice. Well, that does it for all the games this week.
That was it. So after week 11, Liam 29, Matt 26, me 25.
Love it. Want more of it. All right, let's keep it moving. Keep it on moving down the road. We're going to head to our next segment. We're going to give you the winning picks for this upcoming week. So super excited for this. LeSchmigli, you want to take the reins here, Daddy?
Yeah, first we have for the Thursday night game, we have Buffalo at Houston. Buffalo is favored by 6. It looks like we're not going to have CJ Stroud again. And both teams really need to win this game. Bills are like right there on a wild card. Texans are right outside the wild card. But with no CJ Stroud, I just don't see it happening. I'll take Buffalo minus the 6.
Is it in Buffalo?
No,
it's in Houston.
It's in Houston.
Yeah.
I just feel like the way Buffalo's been playing, it's like they have one good week and they have one shit week, and they have one good week and they have one shit week. But I still think I don't think no CJ Stroud. I don't know. I'm going to take Buffalo.
Triple shake it on that, fellas. Triple shake it.
Love it. Nice. All right, let's keep it moving.
Davis Mills scored 16 against Tennessee last week. I know Buffalo's defense isn't great, but they're not going to put up 13 points in this game.
Also, Josh Allen's going to score more than 16.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So, all right, what do we got next?
All right, next we have, I'll tell you what, this game, I can't make heads or tails of it. You got Pittsburgh at Chicago. Chicago's favored by 2.5. Rodgers is going to play with a fracture, so I don't know what that means. If he's just putting on a copper fit or something and just going, Perk Rodgers. Dude, we're getting Perk Rodgers.
Love it.
Nice. Shoot him up. Shoot him up.
Perk Rodgers. Yeah. So the Steelers are minus 2.5. Is that what you said?
No,
Chicago is minus 2.5. Chicago is favored in this game.
At home.
It's at Chicago. Yeah, you're right.
At Chicago,
yeah. I don't know what it is, but I mean, Chicago's been finding a way to win, but I don't know. I just think, God, this is tough. I might take the Steel City Warriors here. I'm going to take the Steelers.
Yeah, I'll go Chicago minus 2.5. They just got to win by a field goal. Chicago's giving me more to go off of than Steelers, I know they haven't been playing tough teams, but I think Chicago still
they've been winning.
This is a test for them, and they need to, they need this. So,
all right, what Benoit, where are you at?
This is brutal because on one hand, I feel like Pittsburgh was able to end that Indianapolis run. You know what I mean? And this is such a coin flip. But also at the same time, I thought Aaron Rodgers looked too cold in LA, and it's not going to be nice in Chicago. I'll take Chicago since it's under a field goal. If it was 3.5, I would have taken Pittsburgh, but I'll take Chicago.
Yeah, I agree. If they gave me more than a field goal, yeah. But that's not. Well, 2.5 isn't enough for me.
You guys let me make up some ground here. I love it. What do we got next?
All right. Next we have Minnesota at Green Bay. Green Bay is favored by 6.5.
6.5. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yikes. For an in-division game? Oh, man. 6.5. And the Packers have not been playing great. I don't know.
Their defense hasn't been bad. You know what I mean? Their defense has been playing all right.
I mean, they're going to score 6.5 more points than the Vikings.
I mean, I think so. After the performance JJ McCarthy put up, I'll take Green Bay at Lambeau minus 6.5. Yeah, I'll take that. I think they can win by a touchdown.
I'm taking the Vikings, not because they're the better team. I just think the Packers are going to get up by the most at 6 and then just fucking skate.
I hate this mini team and I can't get off, and I'm taking Minnesota. I don't know. I don't. That's where I'm drawn.
All right, welcome to the dark side, Daddy.
I don't get it. Their defense is all right. If they can just take the ball out of McCarthy's hands and pound the rock. Packers dealing with a lot of injuries. Yeah. No Jaden Reed.
Maybe they will.
Give me a minute.
Maybe they will.
Give me a minute.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Maybe they'll have the running back throw the balls to their fucking dime receivers, and maybe they'll win then. Maybe just anybody else can throw the ball more than 10 yards.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, you and me both, Daddy. Or maybe Kirk Cousins will come back. Who knows? Huh? All right. What's next, Daddy?
All right. Next we have Indianapolis Colts at the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, baby.
The Chiefs are favored by 3.5.
The Chefs?
The Chefs, yeah. In this game, I know they both really need it, but Indianapolis has a real chance at catching that bye. And honestly, any game I can get a team as good as the Colts with points, I'll take it, especially more than a field goal. I'll take Indy with plus 3.5.
Buddy, I'm with you, Daddy. I'm Vanilla Vic in this all day. They're coming off the bye. They're going to be rested. They're going to have something to prove in Arrowhead. The Chefs just don't fucking have it this year. They played too much football lately. They're burnt out. Taylor Swift's new album came out, so no one gives a shit. I'm with you. I'm going with the Colts. What about you, Benoit?
I'm if the Kansas City Chiefs were all wearing Jacksonville Jaguars uniforms, Indy'd be favored in this game by 2.5 points. It's just it's over. It's not the year for the Chiefs. I can't believe they're laying more than a field goal to a team that is better than them
Yeah, I know.
In every facet of the game, I'm taking Indy. No questions asked.
Love it. What's next?
Okay, next we have Seattle Seahawks at Tennessee Titans. Seattle on the road is giving 13.5.
Woof.
Yeah, Woof is right.
Buzz's girlfriend. Woof.
Now, normally I don't like laying this many points at home, but Tennessee is a very bad team, and Seattle just got a bad beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Darnold threw 4 picks. They're trying to, you know what I mean? They're trying to wash the stench off. I think Seattle's going to rush Tennessee.
Dude, I could not agree more. This is a show us like nuts on your chin game. Tennessee just won't know what hit them. They won't be able to get the ball going. Like, this is going to be a big wake up call for Bryce Young. He's going to get his fucking dick kicked in. And then, so, I'm with
Cam Ward. You mean Cam Ward?
Cam Ward. Sorry, I fucking get them mixed up. You're right. But
yeah, I say Seattle minus 13.5 too. I'm with you.
Agreed. Shake it up.
Shake it up. Shake it up.
You're going with the Titans?
No, I'm shaking it up. I'm doing a jip shake and triple shake.
By the way, keep in mind the reason it's 13.5 so far this year. Seattle 29 points per game. Tennessee 14 points per game.
Wow.
Seattle's
that's as bad as it gets, dude.
Seattle also has 3 30-point first halves, and if they're going to have a fourth, it's going to be against Tennessee.
Yeah,
they're gonna have a 40-point first half. All right, what's next?
Okay, so next we have the New York Jets at Baltimore Ravens. We got another. Baltimore is favored by 13.5. So I'm gonna go against my instincts, and I'm gonna lay 13.5 2 times this week, which is absurd. But dude, the Jets. Okay, they're 2-11 against the spread. The last 13 games they've played Baltimore. Baltimore beats up on them fucking regularly, dude.
They absolutely own them. I mean, they own them.
Yeah. I don't know. 13.5. I just don't see it being 13.5. Like, the Ravens, they've been winning, and the Jets do suck. But I don't see 13.5. I'm going to go with the Jets, Jets, Fireman Fred, throw it on me. Benoit, what do you got?
The Ravens have not played well enough to convince me they're going to beat anybody by 2 touchdowns. I'm going with the Jets.
Yeah. Okay. So, Liam, just to be sure, you're going with the Ravens, right?
Yeah, I will take the Ravens, yes.
All right. Well, here we go. All right, what's next?
All right, next we have New England Patriots at the Cincinnati Bengals. Best Patriots are favored by 7. I mean, Patriots still in the run. There's no reason the Patriots aren't going to beat up on this team. Cincinnati's defense is so bad, and New England is still fighting for that bye. They're gonna beat the crap out of Cincinnati. I'll take Patriots minus 7.
Couldn't agree more. Balanced attack always does it. Patriots just gonna fucking dirt stomp them. They're gonna be able to run all over them. They're gonna be able to get to Joe. They're just gonna control the game every facet. Vrabel just plays smart ball. I got the Patriots winning.
Yeah, no Jamar Chase. No thanks, Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that too. Forget
no way.
No way. So all right. So dick shake and triple shake.
Yeah,
that's what it sounds like.
What's next?
Next, we have the New York Giants at the Detroit Lions.
Ooh.
The Lions are favored by 10.5.
Whoa.
But the Lions are at home. I mean...
Oh, man. I don't know. I mean... why don't I take the Lions? Why not?
The Lions are trying to... wash off some stench too, and
they just got beat by the best team in the NFC.
Dude,
did you, Bern? Did you know that?
That I'm about done with this gimmick. All right,
dude. New York gives up the 30th most rushing yards per game, and and Detroit can run the ball. So I think they're gonna be in trouble early. The Giants.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're taking the Lions too?
Yes.
And it's in the dome. They always play better in the dome. Benoit,
Agreed.
your thoughts?
21-31, Detroit. Give me the New York Giants catching that 10-0.
You're gonna win by a half a point.
A half a point. That's what I'm banking on.
Don't ask how, they ask how many. Very good. Let's keep it moving. What do we got next?
All right, next we got the stinker of the week. Okay, we got the Cleveland Browns at the Las Vegas Raiders.
Wow,
the Raiders are favored by 4.
4? They didn't get the at-home 3.
Yeah, opened at 3.5, and it looks like it got to 4. Probably because people are putting money on Vegas, I guess.
God, I don't know.
This is a tough one. I'm taking
Shador.
I'll take Cleveland with the 4, to be honest with you, because Cleveland's strength is the defense. Geno is a turnover machine. Myles Garrett might have like 6 sacks in that game. You know, that could be a game where Cleveland's defense just beats up on them, dude.
Garrett might have 6 sacks, but Crosby will have 7 sacks.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you might be right. So either way, if it's a close game, you get the 4 points. If Vegas wins by a field goal, you still win. So I'll take Cleveland plus 4.
I'm going to take Vegas in this one. I'll zag on you. What about you, Benoit?
Vegas for me. I have not been impressed with Cleveland's defense on the road. They seem really Jekyll and Hyde. They're really tough at home. I've backed them a couple times on the road already, and they've let me down every time. So give me Vegas. Give me
great call.
Give me Brock Bowers for like 13 for like one.
Wouldn't that be nice?
You know?
Yeah, have him Dyson slicing and Dyson and slicing at Dyson. All right, very good. What's next?
Okay, that was the start of the 4:00 games, by the way. Next, we have Jacksonville at Arizona. Jacksonville is favored by 2.5.
Nope, not happening. You know our boy Jacoby is doing it.
Jacksonville looked good last week. I mean, they seem to be hot. Arizona, but see, Jacksonville
deserves it. Who deserves it more?
Jacksonville has something to fight. Jacksonville has something to fight for. Arizona does not.
True. But Jacoby's always fighting.
I'll take Jacksonville minus 2.5.
All right, I'm gonna take my cards, baby. I'm putting my cards on the table. All right. I'm gonna take my cards now, and they're Jacoby Brissett all the way. He threw for almost 500 fucking yards last week. God bless that man.
We're playing a dangerous game here because I've yet to see Jacksonville play 2 good games in a row, and this seems like a game they absolutely blow on the road. But we are giving Liam some real leeway here, Maddie. We're either going to catch him this week, or he's going to end up having a big old fat lead on us. So let's keep that in mind.
Let's do it. Bern, are you taking the Cardillies?
I'm taking the Cardillies.
Love it.
Oh, what do we got next? Okay. All right. Next we have.
In Jacoby Brissett, we trust.
I'm going to be a big Jacobs fan this week. That's for
47 fucking completions last week. The guy deserves a dubby. All right, what's next?
All right, next we have the Philadelphia Eagles at the Dallas Cowboys. The Eagles are favored by 3.5. I say that's not enough. I think they're just giving them, because it's Dallas at home and it's a division game and everything. Eagles are 9-2 against the spread. Their last 11 on the road, and they're pretty good in November. So I'll take Eagles.
I'm going to zag on this one, guys, and I'm going to take the Cowboys. Got ya. Taking the Eagles, obviously, because it's a smart play. Bern, you can zag or you can do a dick shake and triple shake because it's a good bet. What are you doing?
You guys can shake it, you two together. I'm out. They should have beat you guys the first time. CeeDee Lamb drops a couple big balls. You guys lucked out that first game. Dallas had this one circled for a while. I'm taking the Cowboys.
Yeah, well, you are a fucking cunt.
It's hard to even get through that one. But
they didn't have Jalen Carter, and now they have. So I think
who knows? Maybe he'll spit on Dak again. Like,
yeah.
I mean, the whole defense is gonna fucking drop their nuts on them. They might as well spit on them. All right, what's next?
All right, next we have the Atlanta Falcons at the New Orleans Saints. The Saints are favored by 1.5
because they just won. Oh, no Penix either.
Yeah,
and Drake London, I believe, is doubtful for the game with a hip injury.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean this is a tough game to call, I think.
And Shook is the quarterback for the Saints in this one, right?
Chuck's their guy for the rest of the year, man. He's their guy.
Him. Hey, they can't shuck him, huh? All right.
I can't take the Saints, dude. They're 34. They're 31st in the league in points scored, dude. They score 15 points a game, dude. They fucking suck. I'm taking the Falcons plus 1.5.
Well, I'm going to take the Aints. I mean, you think the Falcons weren't doing... You thought they were jokes. You thought they were jokes with Penix in there. What do you think your boy Curtone Calzone is going to do? Huh?
Yeah, Kirk Daddy. Yeah, it's not pretty. I agree. I'm not crazy about this game either way.
Yeah, samesies. I'm going to take the Saints. Benoit, where are you going?
Matty, I was leaning Saints, but we can't let Liam get another one. He might blow us out of the water.
God, scared money don't make money. All right.
So I'm gonna go with Atlanta. It's just strategic.
Jesus.
Don't tell me about scared money.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have to because you got all of it. All right, what's next?
All right, your Sunday night game could be the game of the week. You got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the LA Rams.
Whoo, Bucks have been playing tough fucking teams lately, man.
Oh, the Rams are favored by 6.5.
Ooh.
And that's because, I mean, the Rams defense is good. Second in points per game.
6.5, though.
Yes, I think 6.5 is a lot. You have a good team like
the Bucks are a good team.
But they're kind of beat up right now, dude.
They've lost a couple tough ones recently, too. Like Bucks who looked like they were going to run away with that NFC South kind of need to get back on track. But yeah, this is you're right.
Not going to do it this week.
I feel like the Bucks won that division last year. They should be playing the first place. They're playing the first place schedule, and it shows. Like I feel like the Bucks run into somebody tough every single week.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Bucks. 6.5 points. A good team. You're getting 6.5. I'll take that.
I don't see it. I see Matthew Stafford doing another big day.
Yeah,
maybe touchdowner.
I can't argue. This is another tough one, but I'm
going to take the Rams.
If I can get a good team with points, I usually like it. So.
Yeah. Well, you're a smart guy, Liam. That's why you're the genius, and I'm the fucking schlub with the extra dick skin. Okay? So, what do you got, Benoit?
I think Tampa Bay needs it more. I think Tampa Bay's had a couple tough losses to good teams. I think they are beat up. If you were going to tell me that there was a starting quarterback in the NFL who was like a little more injured than we might know, I think Baker might be that guy. He hasn't quite looked the same, but man, they're a tough team, and I think they really need this because Carolina is nipping. Nipping at their heels.
They sure are. All right, then. And then what do we got for Monday night?
Speaking of Carolina, the Monday night game is Carolina Panthers at the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers are favored by 7. I mean...
Wow. I don't know. I mean, well, I don't think the Panthers are a legit team by any means, right? But I don't know.
I'm not sure that San Fran is either. You know what I mean?
Brock Purdy is back.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
They did look like an improved offense with Purdy back. Christian McCaffrey, that fucking dude, all white team, all pro, all white. So I don't know. I mean, this is tough.
I mean, so San Fran's like middle of the pack as far as rushing defense. I'll take Carolina.
I don't know.
Because if Carolina can get that, run game going, as far as I'm concerned, they got a 50-50 chance of that happening, and that's worth it. I'll take the +7.
I'll tell you, LeSchmigs, usually I agree with you a lot, and maybe that's why I have some wins, if any, but I'm really disagreeing with you a lot this week. I'm going to take the Niners. I just think their offense is going to start to heat up. This is the start of this season. Like, this is the part of the season where everything comes together and they start to cook a little bit more. So, I don't know. I feel like they can do a 7, and I don't think Carolina is legit by any means. They're playing a 4th place schedule. They stink, and I don't know. I just think they're just going to it's not going to work. So, Benoit, where are you at?
Give me the Panthers, man. I think, again, now we did this 2 weeks ago, and Carolina's been kind of a yo-yo team, but San Francisco I don't know, they cannot stop anyone. I feel like that defense is a lot of smoke and mirrors going on right now, and I'll take Bryce Young. Can he put 2 heaters together in a row? Because last week was an absolute heater, and 7's just, I don't know, man. 7's too much. I'm gonna go Carolina.
Very good. All right, guys.
If it was a field goal, I'd take San Fran. But 7.
If it was maybe it was Carolina. 4.5, I might still take San Fran. But like a full touchdown is just too much for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quick question, guys. Domino's Pizza, is it better hot or cold?
Cold.
Cold. Always cold. Very good. Well, speaking of cold Domino's, this has been another episode of the Working Perspectives Podcast, friends, The Retorted Show. I'm Matt Lavelle, that's Bern Podcasy, and he's Liam Reese. And in case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You're also on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast. Join us on Twitter and TikTok at Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workperspectives@gmail.com, and please like and subscribe. We'll keep bringing you this sweet, sweet content. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll catch you on the Flippadilly. Thanks. See ya!